up, DBB93 squad? I want to say thank you to all our new subscribers for subscribing to the channel, as well as our returning subscribers for coming back. And to everyone that's watched the video that are not subscribed to the channel, welcome you guys. This video is for our Aries, and this is to end the month of September off. So make sure this video you take what resonates and let what doesn't fly bye bye. Also, if you're looking to purchase a personal reading with me, or to donate to the channel, or also to follow me on social media, all the information will be in the description box down below. So without further ado, let's get into your reading, okay? So the first card that came out for you guys is It's Time to Release Negativity, Full Moon in Scorpio. You have Be Bold and Make the First Move, Cardinal Moon. Don't let pride get in your way, Full Moon in Leo. Communication is the key, New Moon in Gemini. And for your last card from this deck, you received A New Romantic Cycle Begins, New Moon in Libra. So, I feel like coming from those cards, communication is the key here. Not only is it that, I feel like with the new romantic cycle begins, I don't feel like it's just all romantic. I feel like in general in your whole life, new cycles, new relationships are being formed to where you feel more comfortable and stable in life here. So definitely with the let go of your pride, that's telling me that things are starting to balance out, especially with the Libra being here, the Libra moon being here. Things are starting to balance out in the best way possible here. So your pride, part of that means, you may not know everything, and it's okay to allow someone else to lead. You don't always have to be a leader, but when it's your turn to lead, you can lead here, okay? And going back into, it's time to let negativity go. I feel like with that being said, especially next to Be Bold and Make the First Move, this is make the first move in your life to where no one else is controlling you but you. No one else is controlling how the outcome can happen other than you and the universe. So I feel like for some of you, you are very, very well connected here with spirituality and the universe and the divine. Okay, so it's like going into going into the deep depths of you and understanding, what's going on, how you're learning, and then using that as an advantage to the things you're trying to go into, okay? So for your romance angels you have here, this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. And right now on the time, it is 222. So that kind of gives me like the twin flame number for some reason, because I just see twos. But okay, this could be the one. This person, you already know them. This person, if you haven't met them physically, then this person, when you meet them, they will remind you of someone from the past. Like you've known them before. It will be down to earth energy type. It will be familiar, like family. They will feel like family to you. Okay. The next card you have here is Very Soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Clearly decide what you want. Go into what you desire without any hesitation and without feeling like you owe anyone any explanation here. Okay? I do feel like saying, your authentic self is what matters the most here. Okay, so you have separation. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. So I feel like when it comes to some of you, like I said, you may have met this person before, you may not have met the person. But this is, if you've been alone, you will be coming back into communication and contact with the person you seek. Now, if you are together, and separation doesn't always have to necessarily mean something bad. It just means that you need to heal, okay? So it could be time apart from your partner, or you could be, like I said, going through a separation, and it's still going to be a little more time before things can fully come together because you have to decide what you want. So keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type of expectations. So, again, it's like you're different, you're unique, they're different, they're unique. It's just embrace what's going on, okay? Embrace the person for who they are and don't try to change them, because I feel like in this connection, neither one of you want to change each other. Don't try to like have control issues here, because it hinders the connection, and eventually you'll put defenses up and you'll shut down, both of you, okay? So the first card you have here is the Four of Pentacles. Now, with the Four of Pentacles, you guys, this is the, in a way of saying, reflection type dream vibe here, where you want to please this person, but this person doesn't see you. And why doesn't this person see you, especially with separation being here, is because you're doing it in the 5D. You're not doing that in the 3D here. So also the Four of Pentacles is holding on to this connection here. Okay, so, and I just want to say one thing. When I went to pull you guys cards, a lot of cards fell out. So either you want to talk a lot, or your counterpart want to talk to you a lot, or the universe is giving you so many downloads that you're really trying to suck it in and be like, okay, I get it, So the next card you have here is the Magician. This is conquering all. Okay, this is, having those multiple aspects of you. This is multitasking. I feel like this is just mastering so many things in so many ways. And with this being a sexual tarot deck, this is that, with this person, you can talk to them. With the Wands, you can take action. The Cup, you can be emotional and not feel like you're being judged. And then with the Pentacles, you can share and build together. So that is what this Magician is giving me, okay? So you do have the King of Wands here. So wanting this connection, wanting to come back to this connection. If you're already in a connection, this is wanting the closeness between you to remain strong. I feel like with the Wands, that, that speaks of action. It speaks of moving forward in the best light possible, okay? You do have here the Knave of Swords. So, again, this is giving me that separation. This person's sword is down to the ground, the feminine sword. And flip it is vice versa, however you got to do it. But I feel like communication is lacking here, where you're viewing this person at a distance, but you're not really communicating with them how you feel or where you want to go. But again, things are being healed, so that could be why you're not taking steps forward. You do have the Sun card here, so this is wanting to move forward, wanting to be naked with this person. And when I say naked, I mean kind of in a way of soul sharing here, like you are one eternal soul together. So it's bringing back out that I let my defenses and my guards down to be in this connection here. I feel like with this Sun card, this is also the energy of, the childlike energy that, again, it goes back into you can be yourself around this person. Going into the Knave of Wands, planning and making, gestures of passion here, okay? I feel like with this Knave of Wands, it's part of, yes, it's action, but I feel like for some of you, this is part of that daydream. It could be the last time you both were intimate. I feel like you kind of, in a way, just want to release some frustration out in a sexual way. So you do have the Chariot here. So we know the Chariot speaks of moving forward. I feel like the Chariot for you, this is more of your 5D self here. So I'm getting a bounce back between 5D, spiritual self, and, the 3D. But this is both of the 5D and the 3D combining. And I feel like you may feel as though you're a protector of this person. Like, you don't want to harm them, because if you see him, he's touching her delicately. So it's like he don't wants to harm her, but he wants to prove to her that she can trust him. But I feel like when it comes to the situation, you don't see that someone actually trusts you, because her back is towards him. Now, we could take that two ways. Her back is towards him, meaning she don't see him approaching, especially with the Chariot, or he doesn't feel as though he has her full attention, or he has her full trust. But that also stems from, I feel like, insecurities here, okay? So you do have the Strength card. This is, mustering up that seed of faith and hope in this connection, and knowing that no matter what, you're taming right now your ego. You're taming that inner beast in you. And I feel like this person has tamed that inner beast, because that's a woman, okay? So it's like, how, like, it's kind of you wondering, like, how did this person tame that? How did this person get me to this point of feeling like I can't be without them? I can't live without them, right? So we go into the Six of Wands. That's, moving forward, taking action. But for some of you, I feel like you could be obsessed with your partner's derriere. You could want this new beginning where you can touch this anytime, every time you want. And I feel like for you, like, that really gets your fire going, because especially with him having that, torch right there, it's like, this person is very beautiful, but it's something about their behind that makes you just go cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs here. You do have the Knave of Chalices here. So the Knave of Chalices is giving me the energy that, you're thinking about how to make a proposal towards this person. It doesn't necessarily have to be marriage, but it's a commitment here, and you're going back and forth. You could be writing a text message, deleting a text message. I feel like this, you could be writing it down on paper, trying to figure out how you want to say this, how you want to do this, to move forward here. You have the Empress, which is next, and I feel like the Empress in this deck, compared to what I've seen in Gemini, the Empress for you is someone that's soft and nurturing, someone that's open to, you coming forward. And I feel like this is how you see this person, as the bomb.com. Like, this person is every queen out there to you. And I feel like that's why you are going through these moments of, is that good enough? Am I good enough here? Okay? So we go into the Queen of Wands. And the Queen of Wands is, to me, that energy, that rapid energy back and forth. Queen of Wands in this deck to me means something else. Where, you guys could have had an encounter, but you don't want this person to leave. Like, you don't want them just to do this and do that and then leave. You want them to stay in your life forever, because it's kind of like the energy of, you don't want to feel left alone without this person. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't want this person to ever leave your life, because when they did leave, it hurted you a lot. And when things had to happen, that hurted you, So you have here the Two of Chalices. This is that soulmate energy to me. This is that, we share the same cup. We both, give our love, our emotions, into this one cup. And I feel like it's a balance here, where this person is like, okay, he has clothes on, she has clothes on at the bottom, but her boobs are out, his chest is out. So it's like, we can be around each other without actually doing anything. And I feel like for you, you went through a situation where you felt like you were inadequate to some of your partners. And with this person, they don't, it doesn't do that. Like, this person is or was reluctant to let you in the way of, this Two of Cups energy, this Two of Chalices, however. But I feel like when it comes to the situation, it's more of, you see it now as a seduction on how to get you on board, because I feel like both of you don't know how each other likes things here. And with the Six of Chalices here, you both are reminiscing on, the past love for each other, looking at your soul contracts together and saying, okay, this is what I need to change in my life to move forward. But it's definitely going through memories here. With the Star card, I feel like you feel like this person heals you. This person, they'll give their all to you. And I feel like you want to just reciprocate that energy, because you don't, I feel like for some of you, you didn't understand how someone could be so loving, how someone could be so open and emotional, but at the same time, I feel like this person may have told you about their past and how people treat them, and you feel like you've done that. But I don't feel like this is a lost cause. I do feel like when it comes to this situation, you both heal each other. You need to know your power here. You need to know the energy you carry in this connection, because if they heal you, then you heal them. Okay? So we do have the Knight of Pentacles here. This is the knight that, slow moving knight, but it's a logical knight here. And this knight is giving the woman her fruit, his fruit, I'm sorry, giving her his fruit. You can say that as far as saying a seed, okay? Wanting to give someone your seed to have a family, to move forward. But I feel like this is the fruit. It signifies for you more of your trust. Letting someone know that you trust them and they trust you. Because if you see, he looks at the fruit as she looks at it like, I know, I already had that. I already have your trust. I just needed you to say it, or to come forward, because the Knight of Pentacles will be moving forward, right? So we have the Two of Wands. This is that communication. Yes, you both have fire and desire for each other, which is beautiful, but communication need to be laid. Some boundaries need to be set to move forward here with the Two of Wands. So going into your tarot, you have here the Three of Swords with the Seven of Pentacles. Hold on. Three of Swords with the Seven of Pentacles. So that gives me the energy of heartbreak, waiting to move forward, but you already have the pinnacle in mind that you want to take to offer, right? This is healing energy that surrounds you, okay? You could feel like, karma was kicking your booty, okay? You have the Wheel of Fortune here. So this is things turning in your favor. Doors are opening for you now. You're able to lay down burdens and not feel guilty about it. You're able to walk away from situations that no longer serve you to make your life happy. The Knight of Cups is here. You're on a horse to bring, an offer of love. Or we could vice versa. The person is on a horse to bring you. It depends on the situation and what happens in your situations, you guys, and where you're at in your path. But this is the offer. The offer you've been waiting on. This is the offer the other person you're thinking about been waiting on to build this stable foundation. 11-11 here. The Four of Wands is that twin flame energy. But not only is it that, it's the rebuild. It's the rebirth of a connection. This is, kind of, you guys think about the Three Little Pigs. Which house is going to last the strongest? This is you building the house with bricks and not straw. You know what I'm saying? So it doesn't get blown away here, because justice is in this connection. I feel like even with the Star card, this is destiny. This was divinely guided here. And now both of you are starting to see that. Okay? So the Ten of Pentacles, you're healing, especially with justice here, other connections that you deal with. Okay? Not only that, you want the stability in your family. I feel like whoever I'm picking up on, you're very family oriented here. Like, you've always thought about having your own family and having children by someone that you can trust and move forward with. And, you don't have to look behind, or, you don't have to look over your shoulder every 5 seconds to see what they're doing and see if, they're doing this. I feel like you both take care of business here, because you have to have 5 and 5 to come together. So we have here the Six of Swords. The Six of Swords is moving forward into calmer waters, okay? For some of you, you could, be moving forward with your actual whole family moving here, okay? And like I said, with the Four of Wands being here, this is that stable home foundation where you could be moving locations in a home so you can, be closer to your significant other, or be closer to family, because you feel at a distance. You have here the Five of Cups. The Five of Cups is giving me the energy of looking at the past, but you're kind of over the past. Like, you're not dwelling on it anymore. I feel like you used to be. And this is where your emotions were, but, your emotions rolled on into the river, where you're starting to see, where your allies are, okay? things are being illuminated to you. The moon card is here. You could have been dealing with a third party situation, the Three of Cups, where I feel like it had to do with, you know, that codependency energy where, you know, it was the highlight, it was the fast life, but when it comes to what you want and desire, especially with the Ten of Pentacles being here, settling down, that wasn't gonna kick it for you. So you're manifesting the Magician, how to come out. You're using all your tools that you have here, the cups, the pentacles, the swords, and the wands to come out the situation where the Tower comes down. The Tower, that's that destruction, you know, it's like anybody who doesn't belong in your world is being thrown out of your world, okay? It's saying that, you know, no more chaos, no more arguing, bickering. I don't want it. So as you come to that conclusion, your new cycle begins. It's walking through the door of happiness, okay? Getting this recognition that you seek, this Six of Wands, moving forward, taking action. But the Four of Swords is here where you're healing, okay? No longer are your swords, three swords in your heart. Now they're hanging on the wall as kind of saying like that's the wisdom that you've received. But the one sword here, the sword of communication, the sword of truths, sits under you as you contemplate on what to do and how to move forward. Because you have to let down your guard, the Seven of Wands, before you can even move forward. You have to feel secure in yourself before you can move forward. And I feel like for some of you, that's what this healing is about, because you go into the Nine of Cups with the Hierophant. So this is higher commitment. This is a wish fulfillment. This could be just committing to yourself and not backing down, okay? But it also be, you know, committing to someone else and feeling like this is what you want and deserve, okay? And you feel like, I feel like with those two cards right there, you feel like karma is done being served. So you have here the High Priestess with the Star. This is that wish, that hope. Listen to your intuition. Your intuition is showing you what's next. Your intuition is showing you if you are going through this Four of Swords energy where you keep going back into the things that happen and this may not happen and come together. Listen to your intuition. Your intuition is telling you exactly what's happening and your wish is being granted here. But the only thing is, the Ace of Swords, you need to clearly communicate. You need to move things forward so you can have a victory here. Finally have a victory in your life when it comes to being your authentic self, telling the truth, right? Because the King of Cups, which is you, I feel like, is in their emotions, and you're isolated. You're in your emotions by yourself, but I feel like it's only because you're trying to get things together so you can have this victory, so you can move forward and say, you know, it's okay to be in my emotions, it's okay to do this and do that, but know that you still have more ships that are behind you, okay? So don't turn a blind eye to your own victory here, or to say like, if it has to do with work, don't turn a blind eye to, you know, higher achievements, okay? So you do have the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands speak of that new beginning, that action. It speaks of the growth. And with the Two of Swords being here, this is clearly deciding what you want, balancing out your mind and your heart, taking one of them for sure. And I feel like for most of you, especially with the King of Cups being here, you're going to take your heart on what you want. And that helps you take action. The Knight of Swords, moving forward, moving fast forward to what? The Page of Pentacles, making a full commitment here. And I feel like it may be rocky at first. Like the commitment is small, okay? But it's kind of like because you don't know what this whole commitment entails. And the reason I say that is because you have the Hierophant here, which is, this is a connection, this is a relationship, but your relationship is higher purposed, okay? So the connection is higher purpose. Yes, you have a connection to do something with the world and that will help you either bring abundance. Well, it will help you bring abundance, and it will help you bring love into your life. And also, you could be a speaker too, because you do have the Ace of Swords here. So it's like giving your testimony. You have here strength. So try to move forward with the strength, knowing that you're worth it and worthy to make communication. That Eight of Wands, this is that action that I spoke of. But balance communication, balancing out things in your life because you feel like things are off balance. Here we go again, the Knight of Pentacles. This has been a long time coming for you, and now you finally feel like you are making it. You're making a change in your life with the Death card. This is a brand new beginning. Like I spoke about the ego, and look, the ego is down. Don't let your ego get in the way. Okay, came out twice. So we have here the Three of Pentacles, the rebuild, I feel like this is the coming together. It could be you could be doing something in the community as well. But I feel like this is, you know, the captivating rebuild, like starting over for you with the Two of Cups. So if you're questioning on who this person is for you, this person mirrors you. This person, they're very, very similar to you. But at the same time, they're different. You will know within your heart about this connection. Okay, because if you notice, he's giving a gesture to her, coming into her, like, you know. And with that, you have like this symbol that be on the hospitals and ambulance, healing energy. Okay, so going into your oracle cards, you guys have oneness is my true nature. When I'm in alignment with the love of the universe, peace cannot be disrupted. You guys got a lot of cards today. My fearless freedom lights up the world. Hope is the conduit for miracles. I choose love no matter what. The universe works fast when I'm having fun. When I lean on certainty and faith, I change my mind about the world I see. I choose to learn through love. I surrender to a power greater than me. And for your last card, when I accept the love of the universe as my primary teacher, I will always be guided back to the light. So you guys, this is the end of your reading. I hope you enjoyed your reading. If you're not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. If you haven't given this video a thumbs up, please give the video a thumbs up. And if your bell notifications are not turned on, please turn your bell notifications on. I will see you guys in the next readings. Have a great day. Bye.